The last film that we saw, Waterhole Cove, is right here. All right, come on down. Any filmmakers that want to come down here?
This is also barcode cinematography.
Oh,
Oh yeah, look at that, the lights are bright.
Yes, they are very bright. Okay, I'm going to open it up really quickly. I know it's getting late. Anyone have any questions about this last film that we saw?
Nothing is off limits.
Go for it. I see it back there.
What were some of your inspirations, like reference movies going into this?
Yeah, there were a few films. I guess Jules the Sins movie Rafiki was one. It has like a very, very long silent bank heist. That's one. I'm trying to think, what were the other ones? The Albert Camus, or am I pronouncing it right? Is it Camus?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Novel The Stranger was something that I gave to like the lead actress just to kind of get that kind of like detachment. Are there other? Did I tell you to watch it?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Like,
I was just going to ask that. How long ago was this actually you guys were in production?
yeah, 2 years ago. I think it was September of 2010.
And then how long was it in post?
I guess over a year. Yeah, maybe like 14, 15 months.
Okay. And what did you guys do as far as, what was the budget for this? Can you guys talk about that?
Yeah, sure. It was about $18,000 for everything.
Wow. And where was the location that you guys
We were
shot?
in Maryland.
And the cameras that you guys used?
You can talk about that.
So I was in Florida at the time. Brett was in LA, and some of the crew came from LA, some of the crew came from Florida, depending on where people were at that time. And I didn't have a camera I was terribly happy with at the time, so we had been talking about the movie, and I was researching, and a couple weeks before production was going to start, I read something online about this little Panasonic consumer camera that somebody had recently hacked and had unlocked some potential for the camera to record, I don't know, higher bit rates or something like that. And we didn't have money to rent a RED, we didn't have money to shoot film. So I got a hold of this camera a couple weeks before we started. I did a couple of tests. I talked to Brett about it, and I was like, Brett, we're not going to be able to monitor anything. Brett,
We had to watch everything off like
trying to
LCD.
yeah. Like, Brett, we're not going to be able to monitor anything, but we can check playback, and I'll be very thorough. And I ended up having to use these old lenses that I had at home that I had to actually like modify with a little hacksaw. I'm not joking about any of this. And the camera was like $500, and so then that's what we ended up using. And then all the equipment came from Florida. I got a deal at Hollywood Rentals, which meant that we had to rent like a budget truck and drive everything up to Maryland. Like a day
Very,
before.
very efficient.
Yeah.
Now, how do you two know each other? Where's the connection? How did you
Film
guys
school.
Film school.
In Florida.
Florida. What school did you guys go to?
University.
Do we have some alumni here? Also, as far as your casting, I mean, that she had the bulk of the weight of the film. Did you have a hard time casting, or did you know right away when she walked in?
I wrote that specifically for her and told her about it years ago, and then never actually sat down to write it until like I think 2009 sometime. Yeah, so I wrote it specifically for her, so there was no writing.
And you guys are both local to Los Angeles now.
Yes. Yeah.
Were the other two gentlemen from LA, or where were they from?
No, well, one lives in LA now and is right there.
Okay.
And the other one now
You wanna
lives
come
in
up
New
here?
York.
Come up here.
Okay.
Did you guys know each other previously?
Yeah, I also knew him from film school.
Okay. What was it like working with these guys?
It was great. No, it was a lot of fun. I'm not an actor professionally or anything, so it was really just working with friends and just being comfortable in this cool abandoned house out in the woods.
We actually
with
all
It
same
seemed
people.
like a cool
Yeah, it
location
was-
to be at.
lived there while we were shooting.
Yeah.
We all had rooms in the house.
Yeah, we all lived there for
What was the cost for staying there? Did you guys know somebody?
It's my wife's family's house.
Well, it helps. Right?
So yeah,
The
that
budget.
was perhaps the cheapest thing in the budget. You use what you have.
Absolutely. What were some of the challenges with the project, if any?
We've had something to do.
Or it was smooth sailing the whole time?
It was pretty smooth.
Yeah, there weren't really a lot of the traditional production pressures you would feel on a project, I guess. I mean, we were all, like I said, we're all friends. We woke up in the morning and
We were already on location.
yeah, we were on vacation.
Sounds like a vacation
a
to
big
me.
breakfast every morning, and then a big lunch and a big dinner every night, and we would go play video games in the spare house, in the guest house at night.
I gotta say,
It was great, yeah.
I applaud you for setting that up like that because it creates an environment where
Very
you can
relaxed
be
atmosphere.
relaxed,
Yeah.
free.
I think it all shows on screen. Too.
Yeah. I think I saw a question out there.
No, when you said video games, I was like, hi, courtesy of me.
Oh.
Florida.
So, what are you guys working on now? What's next?
What do you guys think?
Besides being friends.
We're just
That's it.
Oh,
no independent projects.
I am working on an independent project. I'm writing a script currently about genetics that I hope to do sometime next year.
Very cool. And do you guys have like Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff if people want to keep in touch with you?
If you love the movie, go to facebook.com/Waterhole Cove movie.
Perfect. Awesome. Any more questions? All right, sounds good. We'll end on that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys.